Hello everyone, this is David D. Hilster. I'm a critical thinker, science dissident. I'm here to tell you the truth about science, something your university professor won't tell you, the media won't tell you, and of course the science evangelist certainly won't tell you. I'm here to talk today about something really nice instead of ranting on something the mainstream media and the mainstream scientists are wasting their time on. This is an amazing new software program for Expansion Tectonics. Expansion Tectonics, if you don't know about that, is the idea that the Earth has actually been growing, especially in the last 200 million years. It cracked apart. It was smaller, cracked apart, and grew. There's a lot of evidence for that, including the easiest one is the dinosaurs. How were they so huge and didn't die? Because if they lived in today's gravity, they would just all die. You put a whale, beach a whale, they don't live too long because they're too big to pump that blood around. So that's just one of the ways you can visualize how it is, because when it's smaller, you have less gravity. Where does this stuff come from? We're pretty sure it's coming from the sun. The nucleus of atoms and the stuff that goes around atoms gets put back together in the Earth. That comes flying from the sun. Atoms are blown apart, fly from the sun, and we think, my father and I at least think, they are mostly entering from the South Pole because of the magnetic field. And inside it starts to build up atomic structure, so water, oil, methane, all made inside the Earth. In fact, New Scientist even had an article about how it's very possible that water is being made inside the Earth. So that's the expansion tectonics, but we can talk about that later. But I want to show you some amazing software that shows how this mechanism may look and how it works. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you, I wrote a little article about it. The guy's name, his name is James Grist. I think he's from the UK, and he made this program. It's pretty amazing. Just to think of a bunch of golf balls or ping pong balls all sort of stuck together, and that gravity holds them together. So he puts just thousands and thousands and thousands of them together, and they form a sphere. We're going to coat the outside with green. The inside is going to be blue like water. And then we're going to start creating them inside and watch what happens. There is so cohesion on the surface, and you're going to see this Earth-like planet break up and oceans forming. And again, this is a physical model, very different from Neal Adams, but I'm going to show both of them to you today. And again, this is an article on naturalphilosophy.org, which I wrote here. And we're going to take a look at this growing simulation right now. I have a link you'll see in this video below. You have a link to what you're going to see here. And here it is. Earth, a bunch of teeny little, that pixelization is not really pixels, they're literally little balls. You can see it starting to crack up, and that's actually getting bigger. You can watch it. He's kept it here, and you can actually watch. If you watch the surface, it's getting bigger. So that circle's getting bigger. And as it gets bigger, the blues are being created, and it sort of comes to the surface and cracks up the green surface area. And this is what you get in the simulation. But he keeps on zooming out because it gets bigger. So again, watch it. It's getting bigger. There's nothing here on the surface being treated. This is just gravity holding a bunch of thousands and thousands, maybe millions of ping pong balls together. And it is just growing from the inside, just like the Earth, and pretty much we believe all planets are doing. So amazing stuff, just really incredible. I can watch these all day. Now we're going to take a look. This is very different from what Neal Adams did, and Neal Adams is going to go backwards here. He basically took spheres, made them smaller, then graphed or mapped the continents onto the small sphere. And if you haven't seen this, it's quite amazing. This is going back in time to about 200 million years. As it's going back, you can see it's getting smaller, and everything's sort of closing up. Of course, we know that South America and Africa, you can see them. They're already together, but literally everything closes up into a ball onto the surface of the Earth. It all fits together. Pacific, India, it all fits together. You just take away the seafloor bed according to its age, and that's how it goes. Australia fits right in between there, between Asia and Northern America, and then it goes backwards. This again is only as a treatment, is only a surface treatment, whereas if we go back to Mr. James Grist's stuff, that's actually physical balls being held together by gravity, and that's the result. So pretty amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this. That's all for now. And remember, don't take what anyone says on faith. Stay critical, stay thinking. I'm Dave D. Hilster, your science therapist. Ciao for now.